Right then, straight down to business. How are you doing, all you hardcore fans? I've just jotted a few things down here. Have a look. Couple of things really. Kell Brook against Liam Smith at £154. Is it going to happen? I think it will. I think it'll happen. Is it a good fight? Yeah, it's a good fight. Is it pay-per-view? In today's climate, yes. But going on the old climate of criteria pay-per-view, now it ain't pay-per-view. I don't think it is, no. I think Kell Brook runs straight over him. But who knows, they're both going to get paid, aren't they? They're coming to the end of their careers. But nobody's going to begrudge him a pay-per-view, are they? Liam, I don't think he's had a pay-per-view, had he? Although he had a good payday against Canelo. So, I think it's a good fight. I'd like to see the fight. I know they're going to get some stick if Eddie puts it on pay-per-view, but everything's pay-per-view now, isn't it? So, do you know what I mean? That's how I look at it. But good luck to them, all the best. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about, Tyson Fury and Billy Joe Saunders. Now, I mentioned this before, but I didn't touch on it quite a lot actually. But is Tyson Fury and Billy Joe Saunders ever going to sign for Matchroom? Well, I look at it like this: never say never in the boxing industry, because there's always a curveball coming around the corner like a boomerang. Never say never. Money talks, right? I would have said that Kell Brook, a welterweight, had fought Golovkin, a big massive punching middleweight, without even fighting at 154 for a title. Nothing surprises me in the boxing industry, so could all things be pointing to Billy Joe and Tyson running the contracts down with Frank Warren? I don't know. But don't be surprised if they leave Frank Warren and go to Eddie Hearn or Al Heyman. Who knows? But don't be surprised if Frank Warren cannot deliver for Tyson and Billy Joe Saunders. That's just how it works in the boxing industry, I'm afraid. Stuff happens. I've only got one battery, so I'm going to rush everything today. How unprofessional is that? But I've sorted everything else and forgot my other battery. But no, don't be surprised if they leave Frank Warren. That's just how it goes, isn't it, really? Fighters have to get paid, don't they? Fighters have got to get paid, and that's what it's all about, getting paid. If you're not going to get paid, or you're not going to get many dates, you know, you're going to go, aren't you? Now, Frank Warren was supposed to be having all these dates, wasn't he? Box Nation and BT. It don't look like he's having all these dates, does it, really? That's how it looks to me. How many fights were on that card of a night? The Mark Efron card, Warrington. Were it 12 or 16 fights? There were a lot of fights on there, weren't there? And you look at the Eddie Hearn one, there weren't many on that one, were there? Were there 2/3 as many? Were it 8 and 12, or were it 8 and... I think it was 12 on one and 8 on other. That's because they're selling tickets, isn't it? They're having to sell more tickets. But as far as I'm concerned, I think that it's how can I explain it now? I think that they could end up, they could leave Frank and they'll just say, look, it's business. I mean, who would have said Tyson had left Mick Hennessy? Do you know what I mean? Nobody had him down to leave Mick Hennessy. So, but he went, didn't he? Obviously, there's a lot happening in the background that I can't go into. It's none of my business anyway. But he went, didn't he? And who would have said he'd have gone from there? 10 years with Mick, and then he's gone. It was boxing, isn't it? Or 7.5, 8 years with Mick or something, wasn't it? But he had his date. He signed with Mick summer '08. And he fought with Frank, won it last year. So he's had 9 years with Mick, 8, 9 years with Mick. Long time that, innit? Long time. But Frotch had same, he had 8, 9 years, didn't he, with Hennessy. I don't know. I like Mick Hennessy, but things happen, don't they, in boxing, and people, like I said, they get their heads turned, don't they? Because Scott Quiggy left Gallagher, didn't he? If he'd have beat Frampton, he wouldn't have left, would he? I don't know, but you know your fighters, they're funny breed fighters, aren't they? But you've got to look after yourself when you're a fighter, because it's a short career, isn't it? It's a career that you can be over in your mid-30s, so you've got to get what you can. So there's two sides to every story, though, isn't there? There's promoter's side and there's boxer's side. Boxer's going to have a lot of people in his ear, isn't he? Promoter's not going to know half of what goes on. But you have to look after yourself, so all you young boxers out there, look after number one, because I can assure you that the other parties, they're going to look after themselves. So that's my opinion on that. But I think it's possible, it is possible that Billy Joe and Tyson could go and work with Eddie Hearn for the right fight and the right money. Hey, listen, money talks. If somebody said to Billy Joe, would you leave Frankie, he'll say, never, I'm loyal. What if somebody said to Billy, yeah, but what if we offered you a lot of money, Billy? He'd still say no. What if they offered him 10 million quid? You go home and think about that, 10 million, when you're only giving like 600,000 a fight. You're thinking, wow, money talks. And for the right fight, I mean, I reckon Billy Joe Saunders is probably the best middleweight out there on his day. That's what I think. He's best middleweight out there, Billy Joe, on his day. Forget what goes on around him or what's happened in the past. On his day, he's the man. I think he scores Golovkin and stays out of the way of that big right hand. I think him and Canelo, you flip a coin, but I'd shade it 51 to 49 to Billy on his day. Southpaw, slick southpaw. That's why Calzaghe couldn't get a fight, innit? But yeah, definitely. I think that Billy Joe and Tyson could leave, and I think Kell and Beefy, it'll be pay-per-view if it happens this year. I think it'll happen, but only because of the current criteria. Any other time it won't be pay-per-view. But you've got two former world champions. There's no belt online yet again, isn't there? That's if they fight. They might not fight yet. There could be Beefy and Crawford could be used as pawn in the Khan Brook saga, but I don't know. But that's just my opinion. So now tomorrow I'm going to be interviewing Josh Whale regarding his next fight, and I can't say anything at the moment, although everybody probably knows. Well, I will tell you. He's fighting Brad Watson for the super bantamweight British title. So that's that. Brad Foster against Josh Whale, March the 8th at Barnsley, and I'm going to interview Josh tomorrow. As you know, I've got a healthy relationship with Josh and his dad Mick. I get on with them, and I trust them and they trust me. So that's that. The manager, Steffi Bowley's done well. He's won purse bid, so you've got to take that off to him. Well done, Steffi. Your helmet. No, he's delivered on it. I thought Dennis were bidding on that fight as well. I did bid on it. Shocked me. After all that talk, I thought he were bidding, but I don't know, Dennis. Probably didn't want to fight, eh? But yeah, so you've got to give him respect. You've got to give Josh respect. He's gonna fight Brad Foster, get back in the saddle, and that's about it really. So, all right, 1 o'clock nearly on a Thursday. I'm just gonna jot some notes down and go through some emails that I've had, and I'm only here while 2:30. I'm going for a game. Bent on end. I never keep your cue near a radiator. Never. Gonna have a game of snooks on my own. Gets me eye to play pool then, doesn't it? So if you can put them on a snooker table, you'll put them on a pool table, won't you? Even though bags are terrible on a pool table, especially a British one. But, so get practicing, NJ. I'm coming for you. Even though it's your own table, I will never lose to a woman. God. But yeah, so keep following boxing, keep supporting the channel, Porky's Corner, the voice of hardcore boxing fans. I'd like to think so. I mean, if you people out there don't think that, don't tune in. But if you think I'm the voice, tune in, because we're going to have a great ride in the next couple of years doing this, and got all sorts of things lined up. Just can't wait to get in there, and then we can have some proper fun, and you'll be able to go home from work, have your tea, pour a glass of wine, and put me on your TV if you've got a smart TV. Put me on, or on your computer, your internet, and watch me come out with all this nonsense I talk about boxing industry. But I hope you enjoyed the Stig interview. Sent feedback on it, but very good. I enjoyed talking to him. He's getting quite knowledgeable, the Stig, in his old age. He laughs a bit cringe though, innit? Fury power! Fury power! But shout out to Rico, hope you're alright. Shout out to Justin at the T. Lee's company and K Official, who never complained once about editing for 9-10 months for me. Brilliant. Obviously now we're doing his own editing. Just want to say thanks. Eventually we sussed it, didn't we? But thanks very much. And keep following boxing. And shout out to Nicky Smedley. Thanks for letting me come up and film at your gym. Anybody who there who wants to take the kids aged 6 to 12 and do boxing, go to Davies Gym on Prince of Wales Road 640 at Darnell in Sheffield. It's £6 Monday to Saturday. Monday to Friday 5 while 7. Saturday it's Saturday morning. So it's Saturday morning. So alright, I think is it 9 while 11 or something like that. But it's £6 a week. Pound a session. How can you beat that? A pound. You spend that on sweets, wouldn't you, young kids nowadays? But get to Nicky Smedley's gym, and he's running, and you'll be all right. It's they're looking at doing big things there. So, and I like to help my pals. So and he's my pal's lad. So all right, and he's got a young lad. His brother's got a young lad who's doing boxing. He's 10, I think. Young Luke Smedley. His dad were a boxer. Well, he looks like he's going to be a good prospect. So it'd be interesting to follow their ride, won't it? See how the you know, how it develops for Nicky and for what he's doing. So it's he's also got a show in March as well. Black Cat Promotions with Boxing with the Stars and all that for charity. So go on to Nicky Smedley on Facebook and be out if you need tickets or anything like that. So alright, peace out, keep on trucking and keep following boxing.